the Michael K. Show. Everybody come to you live from the Mall of America here in Minnesota, Radio Row. And the hosts of the Super Bowl are the owners of the Minnesota Vikings. And one of them, nice enough to come here. Also, he's a Jersey guy, so he might know us a little bit, Mark Wilf. Mark, so thank you so much for coming.
Hey, thanks for having me. Appreciate it. Thanks so much.
You must be thrilled. I mean, this must be a lot of work for your team to host the Super Bowl. But so far, the city's been great. The people here are just great people anyway. So how much work is this?
It's a lot of work. And, I mean, it starts we purchased the team in 2005, and just where our franchise has come, finally getting U.S. Bank Stadium built in 2012, getting it approved, opening it last year. I mean, it's been quite a ride, but we had great cooperation with the state and the city and the officials, and we have a great staff, and we put a lot of effort into this stadium. And when people come in there, it is breathtaking. So we're excited for the world to come in and see this place.
Yeah, I'm so impressed by it. I remember that first Monday night game when you played the Giants, and ESPN got to feature all the different things at the stadium. And Michael and I talk about it, and I'm a Giant fan, and we have the Jets on our station, but just the job you guys did here just seems so much better than what they did in New Jersey.
Well, I'm not, we grew up Giant fans, so I would never trash the Giants or Jets. We have too many friends involved with those teams. But this community really stepped up, and the design here, when you walk in there, 60% of our roof is clear. It's an ETFE product, so even though you're indoors, you feel like you're outdoors. We have the closest seats in the NFL. We have suites right on the field, the technology. You got to compete with the living room. And today you got high definition and all the bells and whistles, so you got to make sure it's a great experience, and it's exceeded our expectations.
Mark, how crushing is it that you're not playing in this game?
It was a tough blow.
Yeah.
It was a tough blow. To come so close, no team's ever come this close as a host team. But we're really excited about the direction of this football team. I mean, Coach Zimmer, Rick Spielman, our GM, we've had 2 out of the last 3 seasons winning the division. We've got a great core of players that understand Mike Zimmer football, and I think, like the old Giant days, defense first, but we've got an offense that really made great strides with Pat Shurmur as our coordinator last year. Did a great job and is a great find for the Giants as a head coach, and we're in the process of finding a replacement for him. So we're excited about the direction. We turned the page. We've got one eye now in Atlanta next year, while we got one eye hosting this game this week. So,
all right, what can you tell us about? Let's not focus. The Super Bowl would have been great, but there was an amazing moment that will live in Vikings lore forever. From your view, take us through what that moment's like, because I remember having the feeling of, I don't have a dog in the fight, but I go, this is so sad, because Minnesota, they're thinking about a Super Bowl, and it was all about to end, and then one of the greatest plays in playoff history happens. Take us through it.
Well, it really was a turning point for our franchise. There's been a lot of heartbreak over the years, and especially, we're stewards of a great franchise here, and we have great fans, the best fans in the NFL, we think. And to have that moment, you think you're down and out. We had our coats on. We're heading out. We're in the suite, ownership suite, and all the fans. Everyone's going to remember in 20 or 30 years where they were when that happened. The ball gets floated in the air, and we're yelling, get out of bounds. Kick the field goal. Right. And for Diggs to have the presence.
Maryland.
Exactly. Go Terps. To have the presence to know not to get out of bounds. The tackle was missed. I'm going for the end zone. I mean, it's euphoria. I think it's one of the greatest moments in NFL history, so it was great for our fans.
It's great. Yeah, you're rooting, get out of bounds. Then no, don't get out of bounds, because it was one of those really crazy plays. Do you have a bit of a quarterback controversy going into this season? As great as you are, do you know who your quarterback's going to be in 2018?
I wouldn't call it a controversy, because I'd call it more of a conundrum. We got a lot of great choices here, a lot of great guys in our quarterback room, and like I said, we trust the process. First, we're going to go through the coordinator pick. Next few days, we're still interviewing some more people next week, and we'll see where that comes out. And then over the next few weeks, we're going to look at all our options. But Case, Teddy, Sam, those were three great quarterbacks, and we think, like I said, we're going to be fine. We have a great process, great evaluation. We'll be okay.
Now, as owners of an NFL team, you're obviously playing in rarefied air that we can't even identify with, but the Wilfs are known as really big Giant fans. You're family and Yankee fans. So you own the Vikings. Obviously, that's your investment. Does the love for the Giants go away because of the money?
Well, I think after it's not about the money, but there's been a lot of sweat and tears into this. We yes, it's a business, but we bought it because we're passionate about football. And for my parents and for us growing up, they were immigrants, Holocaust survivors. They came to the country. They built some homes for some of the Giant players in the 50s.
Really?
So we all grew up Yankee Stadium, all the way through, going to every Giant game. That was our family bonding experience for years. So it got us the love and passion for this great game. And it is, what kind of game can have a catch like that miracle? There's no game like American football.
Now, how many offers have you made to the Maras before you bought the Vikings?
Well, the Maras are great, and the Tisch family, they're good friends. And, you know, the Giants, they've had such a great run these past few years, too. And I know they're just such a storied franchise.
And you do like Shermer? You think that was a good hire for them?
Excellent. I mean, a lot of respect for Pat. He's really, I think, the new GM over the Giants, he said he's an adult in the room, and I think that's a great way to put it. The players connect to him in a unique way. He makes players better on the offensive side of the ball, and he'll do it for the whole team.